Hey guys, what's up? So welcome to another final video of today, and it's a final review of what happened last night's WWE pay-per-view, WrestleMania 30. The reason why I say it's final, I've just focused on pretty much the important facts of WWE from my opinion. I'm just going to keep it brief. So I've chosen to do 3 videos from WrestleMania 30. What I think is a big thing that we need to talk about. So in the last 2 videos we talked about the Undertaker's streak ending because of Brock Lesnar. We talked about Daniel Bryan becoming the undisputed champion. Now there's something that I really didn't think we would see, and that's AJ Lee holding the belt for nearly 1 year. If she can keep the belt and defend it at Payback, then it means she's held the belt for 1 year. Remember, she first won the championship defeating Caitlyn at Payback, and this is her first reign as the Divas champion. She's the longest ever. She even defeated Maurice, so it's kind of a huge thing. I didn't think she would stay that long. She's had a little problems with the media, and of course with the whole CM Punk issue. I always thought that WWE would punish CM Punk by making her lose, but they did do that when she lost a couple of matches prior to her being in Chicago. She did lose. I think it was 3 weeks. She was losing the title so much. She was losing the matches, not the titles, so it was something. But I know a lot of people boo her and that, but maybe that's because she's a heel. But you have to understand, I mean, we all booed Trish Stratus when she was a heel, and Lita, when she was a heel. Lita eventually retired, going out as a heel, and it's great to see her in the WWE Hall of Fame if you watched it. I think AJ keeping the belt right now, it's what's the best thing they're doing, because she really is doing a lot for the Divas division. And when you look at AJ Lee, she's good in the ring. I like her a lot. I think at some point she's going to go back and turn into her face, and if that's the case, I think she will end up having 2 months rivalry with Tamia, which is Jimmy Superfly Snuka's daughter. After AJ Lee, what is next? So which diva gets the push? And I think it's about time that Natalya gets a push. For some reason, maybe it's just because she's a hot, that she never really gets the push that she's intended to have. She's the only one I think that can wrestle very good besides AJ Lee. You know, it took a while, and then finally they put Kelly the Divas champion. But when you look at Natalya, she should have been champion a long time ago, and I've always thought AJ Lee should bring back the Women's Championship belt. It has a lot more meaning than the Divas Championship, you know. The Women's belt is like the equivalent. When I hear every time the Divas, it's just kind of like, it's just a belt for girls that look good, even though I'm wrong to say that, because, you know, AJ Lee and Natalya put on some good matches. I think for WWE, even Lita commented at one point, you know, it's just, they have this Divas show, which is great, Total Divas, but what is happening to the Divas division? It is fading away. You can't just rely on one superstar to bring it back, and that is AJ Lee. You gotta bring Natalya, maybe put her back as a heel. Bring, you know, Beth Phoenix back, see if you can get her to come back. Get Eve Torres to come back. You know, Kelly. You gotta do these tiny little things that will help out, you know, to make the Divas division good, because I still think we can get a decent Divas division. With AJ Lee there, maybe train a bit more of the youngsters. Eve Marie is just the one that I think is just a joke. Even Kelly was better than her. So from my honest opinion, when you look at it that way, you know, it's kind of like, what are you saying now? But I'm just happy that AJ is still the champ. She's earned it. She deserves to be the champion. And regarding, you know, who's going to be the next competitive face, well, you know, you have a lot of names, but I think Natalya should be the one. Natalya or Brie definitely should be. One of those two should beat AJ Lee, maybe at SummerSlam, to become the new Divas champion. I don't think Cameron should do it. I don't really rate her at all. She's just rubbish. You know, when you look at the Divas division, I think Natalya and Brie. Nikki is also improved. I have to admit, I think Nikki is actually better than Brie. So I don't know. It's just something you got to look into. But personally, I think when I look at the Divas division, I mean, I still watch it because of AJ Lee, so I'm gonna continue watching it for her. And at the end, you know, it's good. I'm really happy, and the future looks good for the Divas division as long as AJ is still the champ. And if they're going to make her lose, I hope it's someone who can actually wrestle, and it's not just about looking good. So that's something that I think the WWE need to consider, the fact that you can't just choose a wrestler based on their looks. get her, like, because she's good looking, and then train her is something that WWE should do, which they used to do. Now it's just for the beauty on TV. I think Triple H said he doesn't care about the Divas division anymore. But then I heard Triple H is a big fan of Asana, so she might get the push that she rightfully wants and deserves. Okay, so to end this video, I think it's good that AJ is still the champ. If you're asking me who should be the next Diva to get the push and the one-year title, because from what I understand, I think WWE've learned from CM Punk, the long reign titles is actually good. I don't know who said in the modern world you can't do that. Cena, when he first won it, he had a long title reign up to WrestleMania 23 where he put that belt on the line against Shawn Michaels, and Shawn wasn't able to win. So when you look at that, you know, it's there, and they did it with Caitlyn. She held it for long, and Maurice actually started it, then Michelle McCool, then Maurice, then Caitlyn, and now AJ Lee. So if there's someone new, alright, you know what, for my pick, I think Brie should have the title. Brie, you know, because right now Daniel Bryan's looking very good, so you might as well put Brie in that picture as well. So just put it in there, and maybe turn Nikki into a heel. I think they need to separate the Bellas, and John Cena needs to get a bit more into maybe helping the youngsters a bit more instead of putting himself on top, because last year he had a match which he deserved to win because, you know, Rock beat him in his hometown, which I didn't think that would happen, so John earned his way to that victory. But yesterday I thought the Wyatt family should have won that, because if this is how they're going to help the youngsters, it doesn't make a point if you win at Extreme Rules. WrestleMania is the biggest way to make a star look good, and Brock Lesnar is the only one, and Daniel Bryan, those are the two that looked good. Cutting the Shield match, very short, stupid. I think sometimes WWE really think they can fool us. It's just like Daniel Bryan and Sheamus, ridiculous. So the best matches at the night was, number 1, Daniel Bryan versus Triple H. Number 2, Daniel Bryan versus Randy and Batista. Number 3, it was the Battle Royal because I liked Antonio Cesaro winning it. And number 4, AJ Lee. Those are the 4 moments I thought were good in WrestleMania. Overall, I'll give that pay-per-view 3 out of 5 because it's still a disappointment. Of course, the most shocking is The Undertaker losing. So props to Undertaker keeping it like that, and business related, if you made that choice, it's up to him. But you know what, that's enough for me. I want to thank you guys once again generally for, you know, watching my videos. God bless all of you. Thank you very much. The promos are still coming in, and I really appreciate if you give me your feedbacks, honestly. More videos to come, but I will only do 3 videos of me talking about some of the matches that I think are worth to talk about. So that's it for me, and I hope you enjoyed these videos. Please rate and subscribe, keep in touch with the promos, and as always, have a nice day, guys. Peace out.